Alrighty, what's up everybody? It is I, your travel god extreme, Peter Joseph here, for video number 2 on your 2 for Sunday, February the 16th, 2025. Thank you all for watching, right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 66. I'm back! Ow! 9. Yes, my back is killing me right now, but I'm still doing this video, regardless, because I love you people, and I never will desert you. But anyway, thank you for watching right here on Killer of Demons 669. I'm Peter Joseph. I just said that 45 seconds ago, so just wanted to test you. So, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down there, you know where it is, inside of my goddamn fucking pants, otherwise known as the description box below. Show your love and support. Leave a comment on this video or any one of my past videos. From the past, the present, and in the future, Conan. But don't leave stupid comments. Bye-bye, so long, farewell to you. You'll be sent to the Shadow Realm, where, once again, Satan will cut off your head and your balls and eat your soul. So please do not do that. Respect my channel and my rules. If not, get the fuck off. Go to your dead channel. And go fuck, and pretty much go fuck yourself, because nobody cares about you. And I don't put up with that bullshit. You want to call me out on constructive criticism? I don't give a fuck, because I am real, and you're not. So either deal with it, and get out of here, or continue to get destroyed. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. You're gonna act like a schmuck. Go to your dead channel, okay? Go to your channel that nobody really gives a fuck about. People actually watch my shit. I don't do videos for clout. I don't do any bullshit, garbage, stupid kindergarten bullcrap. I'm a man. I don't act like, sometimes I'll act wacky and, you know, but that's my character, so I'm trying to bring life to my show. And satire. Because everybody takes what I say and spins it. And then who's the bad guy? I get portrayed as a bad guy when I'm not. I know I've done a lot of shit in the past, but it's over and done with now. You know, time to take the gloves off and be real. And if you don't like me, I don't care. Go to your dead channel. Nobody cares. Nobody cares how many fucking videos you do on me. I don't give two fucks about it. It's all the same bullshit I've heard for a long time. I've been on this fucking website for almost 16 years. You know, I could go somewhere else, but I don't want to. But I'm going to finish out my YouTube career how I want to do it. Not because of some dumb fucks from different countries and different states. I don't give a fuck. Wanna make fun of me and how I look? Well, pretty much you look like shit too, and you hide behind your fucking computers. I don't. You see me right in front of you. So it is what it is. So keep yapping, because that's all it is to me. Words. Words and a bunch of fiendish slander and a lot of clout. I don't need it. But it is what it is. If I don't like you, I will let you know. And if you can't handle it, then you should not be on here. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care what people say about me. I'm real, you're not. If you can't handle what I have to say, then don't watch me. Block me. I've said that for almost 16 years. Nobody's gotten the point yet. And I'm just going to keep proving you motherfuckers wrong every single chance I get. Until I just don't feel like doing it anymore. But that day ain't coming at any time soon. So, either you deal with me, or what you should do is move on. But none of you can, because you have such a hard-on for me. So, that I don't swing that way. I may say things that make you think that I swing that way, but I don't swing that way. But your girlfriends and your moms can swing on my big, gigantic cock. That's all I gotta say about that. And you can't handle that, fuck you. That's that. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100. That's that. Alright. So, that shit out of the way. Thank you for watching the channel. If you're brand new here, by the way, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. If you like what you see, and you can handle it, subscribe to my channel, and subscribe to my other channels. Lots of content on all the channels. And, that's pretty much it. By the way, sit back, relax, grab a cold one if you want, and, enjoy the show. Whether you watch for 1 second, or you watch for the entire video. Thank you for your support. And that's pretty much it. Hope you had a great weekend, everybody. It's President's Day weekend. Tomorrow is President's Day, so we celebrate all the presidents of this great country known as the United States of America. Thank you for that. Thank you all for that. And we have pretty much one of the best presidents in the last 20 years, Donald Trump, who's at the Daytona 500 today, saluting, you know, this great country of ours when the greatest fucking anthem of the world, the national anthem of the United States of America, was playing. Big round of applause. See, at least we respect other people's national anthems. Even you, Canada. I know, any fucking country that has so-called great hockey teams and so-called great fans boo the national anthem of their neighbor downstairs. And I'm not talking about Mexico, I'm talking about the United States of America. You motherfuckers. If you didn't see the Four Nations game with the USA and Canada, I know Canada won, I don't give a fuck. 9 seconds into the game, right before the game, the fucking Canada fans are booing the national anthem of the United States of America. And what happens 9 seconds into the game? 3 fights. That's what you deserve. Getting the fucking shit beat out of you. And I have a few friends that live in Canada. And they would tell you that was very disrespectful. I mean, what I said might have been disrespectful, I don't give a shit. First Amendment rights, motherfuckers. Can't get that in Canada, so... At least I don't know that, but, you know, whatever. But I mean, really. Disrespecting another country's national anthem? Really? I don't blame the hockey players from the United States of America beating the fuck out of three of the Canadian players. I totally agree with that. I would have done the same fucking thing. I don't disrespect anybody's country. I don't care if you come from the UK. I mean, you might be a prick living in the UK, but I would not ever diss the UK national anthem. Or Japan. Japan is always number one. I always respect Japan. I love Italy. I love every country, really. There's certain countries I don't particularly like, but, you know, like Iran and Iraq, but, you know, I know people watch me from there. Thank you. That's another thing. I was looking at my analytics, and I'm looking at the geography of, like, people who actually watch my stuff. There's a lot of people that watch my stuff that I don't even know watch my stuff. I looked at one of my shorts analytics, and people were watching me in the Philippines. I got people from Australia. I know a few here and there that live in Australia. But a snip of the Bobby, mate. You know, put one on for me too. But, you know, I got people from Australia. I got people from New Zealand. I got people from Japan, as always. Is my favorite country in the whole wide world, next to Italy, of course. Hi. Love you, everybody. Oh, gosh, very good. Very good. Very good. Hi. Don't arigato, Mr. Labato. No. I just said the whole country. I'm sorry. But, no, I'm just being funny. I had people from Iran and Iraq watching my show. Very small percentage, but whatever I can get. I even had people from African nations watching my show, which is amazing. I actually saw it today. I saw somebody from Greece. Well, not Greece per se, but Cyprus, the island off Greece. That's interesting. You know, I got people from Canada, of course. Alaska, the 50 states, because everybody loves me here. Yeah, so people, you know, a lot of people say, oh, nobody watches your shit. Wrong! Well, they don't comment. I don't care. You're still watching. Whether you're from Alaska or you're from Antarctica. Or even the Arctic Circle. Way up there. It's amazing how my show, my videos go out to a bunch of people. And like I said, I mean, I don't care if I get one comment every so often. People say, oh, you only get like 5 comments a year. Bullshit! Bullshit. I don't care about my view count that much. I really don't care. I know my shorts get more than my normal videos, but that's fine. I mean, I don't care. And I've been on it for 15 years, and like, oh, you only get 716 subs in 15 years? No, because my channels have been around for like 5 to 10 years. And I know I'm not the greatest person in the whole wide world. I already know that. I admit that. I'm not the greatest person on YouTube. I know there's a lot worse than me. A lot worse. And they have done a lot worse than what I did 13 some odd years ago. I wish people would get off that, but they can't. When are you ever gonna forget it? I think you should. If it's 13 some odd years ago, get over it already. 5 years ago, get over it. Because people just can't get over shit. You just can't. They hold a grudge for 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 years. I mean, seriously? Get a fucking life. Grow the fuck up. Get out of your goddamn mom's basement. Get a job, get laid, do something with your life. You 20 to 30-year-old bastards. I'm 48 and I got a better life than most of these people that don't like me. That's a fact. Oh, you don't go out. You don't have any real friends. Bullshit. Bullshit. Are you out with me and you know my fucking life from, from the time I get up to the time I go to bed? No. No. You don't know shit. I got more friends than you have girlfriends, so. And sexual encounters. That's two, but, I know I wasted 13 minutes. I don't give a shit. I know it's gonna get clipped and critiqued. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit because, the critique commentary community is full of shit anyway. That's all they got. That's all they can do. That's all the channel is. Critiquing and drama based. It's just retarded. I know they get a lot of views. It's clout views, basically. They get a lot of comments. It's just fucking retards, saying they don't understand who this person is. Or they just look at the video and like, he sucks. When you don't know the real person behind the camera. Their real life and everything. You just go off basic bullshit. Especially with me. Basic bullshit. Basic bullshit from my past. My past isn't great on here. I don't care. I don't care. But thank you for acknowledging me, though. Put up your fucking ones. That's all I gotta say about that. And I'm not talking about this one. I can say that I'll acknowledge you this way. But you will acknowledge me this way, like Roman. And no, I did not like Roman because of a certain person named Issa, but, No. And I don't like Bad Bunny because of Issa. He has great music. He's a great man. Puerto Rico! Oh! The great island that it is. I'd love to go there one day. If I had the money, but I don't really. But someday when I'm rich, or I go to Puerto Rico, I go to Japan too. But I have gone overseas back in the day. I went to that so-called great country of the UK for a Pink Floyd concert. I went to Italy for a Pink Floyd concert. Then I went to, well, that's the only two countries I've been to. And I've been out west a bunch of times in Cali. Cali loves me. I love the people there. I wish they all could be California girls. Love you guys in California, and girls too. But I digress. But, my YouTube career, it is what it is. My past has been, I started off pretty good, and then I fell into the trap. And it's just, I shouldn't have fell into the trap with the drama and all this garbage that followed me around for 13 fucking years, and, but I live and learn, and I know I threw some people under the bus 2 years ago, and some of them came back, but, we're at a civil level. I wish them well. And much success in their YouTube career and in their offline career. But it is what it is. I got a few better friends, than I did a couple years ago. I got way better friends, actually. I'm in pretty much a great community on Twitch with a certain guy named Chugs. Love that community. And I love not so much the wrestling community on here, because the Whack WC died in 2012. And now it's pretty much the WC, but still, the IWC is kind of like, the same thing like the Whack WC, a bunch of dumb fuck losers that just don't care about their subs. They show their wang and then, think they're the greatest things since sliced bread. When they're not. But there are a lot of good people on here that I flock to, that are real. That don't put up with that bullshit from people that don't like them. Or don't like me. You don't like me, I don't care. You don't like them, they don't care either. They're gonna keep doing what they gotta do. This is not a job for them. If they're making money through donations, that's great for them. But do I need it? Never have, never will. I don't need it. I got a job. I got a regular job that makes good money. But I don't need YouTube to get money. It is what it is. But you don't like me, simple thing. Hit the block button or hit the hide user button, whatever it is. And just don't watch me. I don't care. Do all the fucking boring as fuck vids on me. Don't care. Don't care. Because you're gonna sit behind a computer and talk. That's all you're gonna do. You want to act big and bad, you know where you're gonna go. Just saying. Just saying. Karma will bite you in the ass. You mess with the prophecy, you're gonna get real karma. And one person already had that. Maybe more is coming. More is coming. And you think I'm talking out my ass. I don't talk out my ass. Like I said, I'm real, you're not. End of discussion. That's that. Alright, clip all that 19 minutes. Go ahead, I dare you. I don't give a shit. Moving on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is late. It's a late Sunday night, February the 16th, 2025. Or if you're watching on the replay, for all my great people on the replay crew, I love you all. Or if you're in another country, well, thank you for watching. It is now February the 17th, 2025, President's Day. So, thank you to all the presidents of the United States of America, the greatest country in the world. If you don't believe it, fuck you. That's that. And if you don't like me cursing up a storm, fuck you too. Don't watch. But you will anyway. Moving on. So like I said, it's President's Day. A lot of people are off tomorrow. If you're in high school or college, you're off too. Most of you probably have to go back on Tuesday, but, others that you got the week off, lucky you! I have to go back to work Tuesday, but, I gotta make the money somehow to pay for my phone and my fiber optic internet and my great rich man's cable. I have to pay bills in the house to keep the lights on and all that shit. And I gotta pay for, other things I wanna do. If I wanna go to a concert, I wanna go to a whatever. Gotta have the money. Can't go for free. I wish, but I mean, sometimes I do. In my job, I get VIP quality tickets. But sometimes I can't get VIP. It's not all the time. It's like 25% of the time I have to pay to get in. Because sometimes it's first come, first serve for the VIP. So, sometimes, either I forget to order it, or, the boss forgets to do it, and I have to yell at him. Fucking idiot! No, I'm kidding. But yeah. Well, yeah, hope you have a great President's Day week, and be safe and be well. That's pretty much it. Rained like crazy today. Got caught in that. Oy. Now it's windy as fuck. For the next 3 days, well, actually 2 days. Today, tomorrow, it's gonna be like 50-mile-an-hour gusts. It feels like a fucking tropical storm. And Tuesday it's gonna start to calm down, but it's gonna be cold up until like next weekend. And we're getting a little bit of snow on Thursday. A little bit. At one point they said we're getting a blizzard. Then it kept going back and forth between 5 and 7. Then this morning it was like down to 2 inches. Then before like around 4 o'clock went down to 1.5. Now it's back up to 2. I don't believe the weatherman. I back in the day I wanted to be a weatherman, but too much math. Too much math. I'm not that great at math, but my younger years I had problems in math, but as I got older, it started, it came to me, And then when I got to college, take those college math courses, oh boy. There was one class I took, and that was a requirement. I hated the class. It was a math class. I knew nothing. And it's like, you have to, it was like a statistics class, basically. And learning about the golden rule in math. Like, what? What is this? Is this basic? No, it's not basic. That was a class I did not want to take. And I still got a C in it. Surprisingly, I got a C in that class. I wanted to get that pass-fail option, which my college had. I used that on chemistry, because I was not good in chemistry. I was good in physics. Physics, I was ace that shit. Biology, not so great. I had to take human biology, not in college. In high school, I had to. And then I took astronomy classes pretty much from my sophomore year up to my senior year. Variety. I was human biology, then I was like in and out of like astronomy classes, which I aced, which is earth science and stuff like that. But when I got to college, it was like I took one science class, didn't do great in it, but still got a C. But that wasn't like like 4.0 average. I did have semesters when I pretty much aced I got around the 4.0. When I got my bachelor's degree, I left with a 3.85 GPA. Almost a 4. It was pretty damn good. But, now that I'm older, I can't remember half the shit. But I know more wrestling than you do. And I'm not going to debate it either. I don't have to debate people on that. Or music. It's insane how people think they know the music business, they don't know shit. Oh, he's got 3 Grammys, they're better than In This Moment. Bull fucking shit. Bullshit. Just don't know good metal, that's what you don't know. Go listen to your mumble rap that nobody can understand at the Super Bowl. Go ahead. Bring the hate, bring all your hate, Kendrick Lamar fans. Fuck you. It's all about this, not about East Side, West Side, I mean, I do love rap, but I don't like that mumble rap crap. Can't understand it, don't care about it. I mean, if it's not Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or Wale or even the great man that he is, that's 2 Chainz. Or Dr. Drizzy or Eminem, I don't want to hear it. I will listen to that. But most of the time, I'm rocking the horns, my friends. I'm listening to some Maiden, I'm listening to some fucking bombastic rock and roll. That'll make your ears bleed and scare your parents. Because they were listening to Kiss back in the day. What is this satanic music? It's nasty, don't listen to that. Tell your kids, don't listen to Kiss. You take the CDs, smash them up, and then next thing you know, 2 days later, you got a Kiss album again. I thought you broke it, Mom! No, I didn't. I just hit it. Right. And then you're upstairs, you come downstairs, you hear, Detroit Rock City, your parents are going nuts. You're dancing up a storm, and Detroit Rock City! Wah! Doing a Gene Simmons tongue and shit. Painting their faces up. Your kids are gonna love it. It's like Marty McFly always says. I guess you kids ain't ready for that. No, what did he say? Let me get the line right before I get letters. I guess you guys are not ready for that. But your kids are gonna love it. That's what I always say. The people that don't listen to metal, you may not like it, but you're gonna love it. Or it's Macho Man Randy Savage once. Like, get in here, Randy. What do you want, Mr. Ghost? Oh yeah, Macho Man. Okay, calm down, first of all, calm down. Say your line to people that don't like metal. Oh, right, okay. You may not like it, but you must accept it. Oh, yeah, Macho Man. Okay, Randy, thank you. Thank you, Randy, thank you. Liz, how you doing? By the way, Liz? Thank you. That's right, Mr. Joseph. Stop talking! Hey, I said I will talk to Liz when I feel like it. You... get over there and eat your Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. Did it. Okay. I'm sorry, Liz. Oh, it's right. It's okay, Mr. Joseph. You gotta handle that guy. I mean, he's weird. We got that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after 29 minutes of spiel, I got more. I watched LFG tonight. The new show that's like Tough Enough. Actually, it's pretty damn good. That was some good shit tonight. With, Booker T, sucker! Oh yeah, man. Bully Ray, Mickey James, and the goat of all fucking goats of the modern era, The Undertaker. Mentoring these kids, basically. So that, they meet them and everything, and, there's a couple of people that kind of stood out to me. That, Anthony Luke, who's going out, is pretty much married to Maxine Dupree. Lucky bastard. He got a pretty good, they were doing promo class, he got a pretty good promo. There's another guy, this big, huge black guy. Very good. Who else? Shiloh. His name is Shiloh, but he looked... Shiloh! I forgot his last name. Shiloh Hill, I think his name is. Dude looks like a young Roman Reigns when he first was in NXT. Like, it's leaky. He has the face... He looks like the body of Roman. Young Roman, mind you, Issa. Because I know she watched it. Young Roman and the face of Bray Wyatt. I'm like... And he cut a goddamn good promo. It was a little shaky, but it's good. He's a little shaky in the ring, too. Not great. That match with Anthony Luke tonight was, some of it was good. Some of it was, There was a couple of botches there. I think they botched a body slam. I'm like, how do you botch a body slam? It's a basic move. I didn't get that. Anthony Luke wins the match, and Bully Ray says, I saw some of your movement look like Dwayne Johnson. I'm like, oh yeah, he kind of looks like The Rock a little bit. Dwayne! You know, and then you go to the ladies. There's a couple that really stood out to me. What was her name? The Ukrainian chick? What's her name? Zena? Kind of has the face of Tiffy Tiff. Daddy! You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Oh, you kind of sounded weird there, Sunshine. Nah, I just got a cold. Okay. But yeah, she looked like Tiffy Tiff. They had this girl that kind of looked familiar to me. That she told, her father got deported on her birthday. It was a very emotional promo. Almost got me misty-eyed. I think I'd seen her before on Women of Wrestling. I forgot her. I think it's that not Valentina Feroz. I forgot her name on WWE. She looks so like her. But anyway, she cut an emotional promo. It was very nice. Then you had the chick that Walter talked to. She cut a good promo. She was like a cheerleader. I'm like, oh great, another Alexa Bliss. So we had that, and then we had the woman that thinks she's Kurt Angle. She won a gold medal. She had a meh promo, and then she kind of redid it, and they picked her to face the cheerleader chick, and won. And then she picks, who did she pick? Oh, she picked The Undertaker to be her mentor. Good choice. And then Anthony Luke picked Booker T. Obviously picked Booker T. I mean, it was a good episode. They had a Chinese chick. I think she's either, I don't know, I'm not being racist or anything, because I get them all mixed up, but she kind of looked like young Io, and she cut a mean promo. I don't know her name, but you know what I'm talking about if you watched it tonight. Very good promo. I'm surprised she didn't win that, but it was great. Then they had this woman. She's Samoan, of Samoan royalty, mind you. I forgot her name, but, well, she called herself Pete Nasty. That's not her actual name, but she had a Samoan thing on her arm. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Oh man, she cut a promo like Jacob fucking Fatu. I was like, sign me up. Put her on the NXT. I don't care if she doesn't win. She has to go on NXT. Well, there is no level up anymore, but put her on TV. They were talking about getting the Tonga twins from WOW, multiple-time tag team champions of WOW. Bruh, if the NXT can get them, I would put this P Nasty chick in with them as a trio. They would run amok in the women's division. Especially the Tonga twins. They should be in NXT by now. I don't know why it's taking so long for them to get around here. Or AEW, any women's division, basically. they would fuck everybody up. If you haven't seen Women of Wrestling. When they were there. They're not there anymore, obviously, but now they're looking for work. I just don't understand why NXT, WWE, Ring of Honor, AEW, TNA, and even Japan don't even sign these chicks. Even Stardom. What is going on here? Why can't we get the Tonga twins? And they're from Polynesian royalty as well. They acknowledge the tribal chief. And I bet this P. Nasty chick knows a thing or two about Roman. Not like that, but obviously we know that. But her promo I was like in awe. She is going to, and then Booker T said she's going to be a star. I'm like, I agree in 6 months' time. From whenever it was taped. She's got potential, that P. Nasty chick. I love it. I'm like, give me more of it. I would love to see her in the bloodline if it ever happens. Everybody's like, oh, get Naomi! Naomi's not fucking Polynesian or Samoan. Stop it. I know she's married to Jimmy, but still. Not of royal bloodline, per se. But that chick from LFG, I definitely put in. Definitely. And the Tonga twins. I know there's more to come down the pipe. Lance Archer, Jesus Christ. Lance Anoy. Zila Fatu's coming in soon. Hikuleo. Thaddeus, I think his name is. There's more Bloodline members coming down the pipe. It's just gonna be insane. Like, the next 20-some-odd years. Or even more than that. Of course, their kids are gonna come in. Speaking of kids, anybody know? Michelle McCool and Undertaker said that their daughter, I don't know her name, but she wants to follow in the Undertaker's footsteps. So we're gonna get the female Undertaker. Sign me up for that, too. Imagine a female Undertaker. And then people say, no, we don't want to see that! Why? Because she's portraying a dark character, like a demon? Oh, like we don't have any demons in wrestling? Abaddon? Anyone? Rosemary? Anyone? Su Yung? Anyone? In certain ways, Tatum Paxley? Oh, we don't need another demonic figure. Shut up. Bunch of fucking marks that can't fucking like anything. I don't like this. I don't like Rosemary. Rosemary don't like you either. Abaddon don't like you either too. She'll probably eat your soul too. She can eat my soul any day of the week, twice on Sundays. And we all know Rosemary is my demonic wife, my demon assassin, and the co-founder of the Prophecy and the Purge. And I don't lie about that. I don't. I showed the receipt. It's on my PG Ranch channel. So, you think the Prophecy's fake? Ha! You got no members! Can you prove that it has no members? I can prove I have members. There's a lot of members. They don't have to back me up on anything, but still. So I'll back them up any day of the week, twice on Sundays. But you wish you knew who was in it. I am not going to say one more word about that. Because there's people that you think are in it, or not in it, that are in it. But you won't know who's in it, because I'm not going to tell you. So, fuck you. But yeah, but LOG was a pretty good episode. I did watch a little bit beginning of Rivals with Stone Cold and The Undertaker. Oh, that rivalry was great. They got Ric Flair and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat episode coming up. Got a few good episodes coming up on Rivals this season. And they have a new show, like a half-hour show of WWE's greatest moments. Let me take this damn hoodie off. I'm getting hot. That's what she said. But I digress. But yeah, LFG was pretty damn good tonight. And I'm fully invested in watching it every single week. To see how it goes. Oh yeah, by the way, that guy, what's his name? BJ, EJ, The guy that kinda, sorta try to fuck around and find out with Bully Ray, even though Bully Ray liked the promo that he cut on him. It's like, oh, I don't like Bully Ray, I wanted to shake your hand. He cuts a fucking, like a shoot promo on the guy. And I'm like, and Bully Ray's like, that was good. I hate you, but that was good. That was me. I'm like, get the fuck out of my ring. Fuck you. And then Undertaker's like, hey, get back in here. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then the guy, like, he was gonna cut a promo on the Undertaker. I'm like, oh, no, you're not. I got shoot promo on the Undertaker, right? Go ahead. I was like, go ahead, BJ, EJ, whatever your fucking name is. Cut a shoot promo on the Undertaker, the goat of all goats. You're gonna disrespect him like you disrespected Bully Ray? Look, he didn't go in the ring and kick the fucking shit out of you. And he's all hamming it up like, oh, look at what I did. Kick this motherfucker out. Get him out of the fucking NXT. Not even NXT. You're not even in NXT. Kick him out of the Performance Center. Get him out of here. How dare you try to disrespect the goat of all goats? I mean, seriously. Respect your elders. I would not, in a million fucking years, if I wanted to become a wrestler, if I ever wanted to work in WWE, and I was training at the Performance Center, and I got picked to be on the show like LFG, or like Semi-Tough Enough, and Undertaker was going to be one of my mentors, and I had to cut a promo. I am not, and I mean not, ever going to disrespect The Undertaker. Even in a promo, I could not do it. Even if me and Undertaker somehow, like, God forbid, like, you know, like me and Undertaker got in the ring, I was like, alright, I want you to cut a promo on me. I'm like, ugh. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't have the heart to really go low on The Undertaker. I respect you, but Kane's better! No. I'd never do that to The Undertaker, because I respect him way too much to do that shit. Same thing with Booker T and Mickey James and Bully Ray. As much as I don't like Bully Ray that much. But, you know, because he kind of gave me a weird, like, vibe when I met him, and I messed up and said, you know, congrats to you and Devon on getting in the WWE Hall of Fame, and he just looks at me with a straight face and says, I don't think we're in the WWE Hall of Fame, and I meant TNA. Brain fart. But he signed my autograph. I have it somewhere. But I felt really bad saying that in front of him. He looked at me like I'm a fucking dumbass. You know, he's an intimidating guy. I'll say that. He's a very intimidating person. There's not that many wrestlers I met that are very intimidating. And I met Stone Cold when he was playing in character when I met him, too. I tried to shake his hand. Fuck you, I'm not shaking your hand. Kind of like how MJF doesn't give two fucks about the fans. And I met MJF in his early years. When he used to come around the New York area, doing some indie shows around my area. He was a prick. He still is a prick. But when I met him, he was a prick. He was a mean prick. Then he turned face for a little bit, and everybody's like, "Hey, MJF is great." Still a prick with a Michael cock, but but you know he'll never live that down. But you know, good stuff. I met Drew McIntyre when he was in Evolve. I met Gargano and Ciampa when they were in Evolve. Good stuff. Good stuff. I met Ciampa. Ciampa's a good guy. Gargano is fun to meet. Gargano, and I met Candice LeRae. We talked a little bit about PWG. So, do you really hate the Young Bucks? No, I love them. I was like, I'll tell you one guy I don't like, that's Kevin Steen. Oh, shit. I actually brought that promo up to her. It's like, It's like, you remember the Mount Rushmore promo that Kevin Steen cut with Adam Cole, baby, and the Bucks? And they were calling, like, Kevin Steen called you out. I was like, it's like, I don't care who it is, Candice, Joey Ryan, Elgin, they're all gonna be sucking your dick! I'm like, were you offended by that? He goes, nope. It's like, yeah, well, yeah, it's Adam Cole. I mean, come on, you know, Kevin Steen talk about Adam Cole. I met Adam Cole, I mean, religiously love Adam Cole. Not like that, but, you know. Adam Cole, baby! I met Kyle, I met Roddy, I met so many people. There's a very important Peter. And they love me. I'm just saying, but, you know, all the wrestlers I met have pretty much shown respect, I show it back. I don't do any of that bullshit you see at meet and greets. Stupid. But yeah, like I said, the only two people that really kind of, sort of, I was intimidated by was Bully Ray and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Not some, I mean, there was one time I talked to Balls Mahoney about, you know, I met him at some meet and greet, and I asked him about, I was like, what do you think of WWE, basically the WWE version of ECW? He goes, it's not ECW. I go, yeah, it has elements. He's like, no, it's not ECW. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue about that, so. God rest his mighty soul. He's hanging out there with Axel Rotten and the Shaw. Balls, Axel, Shaw! And he's hanging out with another guy, Jerome. Mike Jerome, you're hanging out with those, you know, your friends? That's right, motherfucker. Yeah, go ahead. Go snort some more cocaine. He's hanging out with Mikey too, you know. They all hang out. Well, Mikey hangs out by himself half the time, you know. Right, Mike? What? I said you hang out with Balls Mahoney and Axel and the Shaw, and then you hang out sometimes with Jerome. Yeah, me and Jerome hang out once in a while, but every time I want to hang out with him, he's fucking some big chick, you know, and he's snorting cocaine, doing all these drugs. I can't handle that shit. I'm like, okay. You don't have to hang out with Jerome, just, you know. Hang out with, you know, you can hang out with Balls, Axel, Shaw. I love those guys. You know, Gran Hamada, you just joined it. Yeah, I met him. He's a great guy. He's the only guy in Japan I actually like. Wait. Adoki's up there. I don't see him half the time. Mike, come on, dude. I'm sorry, you know. I know one guy you don't like. Don't say his name! I don't like him! We know who it is. If you followed his career. That guy. Don't say it! Okay, I won't say it. You're my friend. Thank you. Like, I won't say his name. Metallica! What? I'm sorry, I have a cold. Well, I hope you get it fixed. I always love having, like, conversations with you know, Mikey. Mikey's a good guy. You're a good guy too, you're awesome! No, that's you. Not as awesome as you, Mike. I know, because I should be in the Hall of Fame. You should. Mike, also for the Hall of Fame, please, ladies and gentlemen, make a picture, you know, please, call the WWE, call Hunter, call Nick, God, man, call somebody, get Mike Awesome in the Hall of Fame already. So get off my back. What? No, I'm sorry. At least we got Michelle McCool now. That's great. Well, can we get... I mean, when are we going to get Melina? When are we going to get Mickie James? I mean, when are we going to get Victoria? There was something I saw on Ringside News that China has a new thing out. They did something with China, and everybody's like, oh, China's going to get in this year. I'm like, maybe. Demolition actually might get in, because they got moved to the alumni section. I'm praying for Demolition this year. I am praying for that. Who inducts them, though? Can't be Mr. Fuji, because he passed away. I don't even know who could. I really don't know who could induct Demolition. I would love for them to come out and Rick Derringer, I don't even know if he's alive. Rick Derringer plays them out. That would be epic. I don't know if he can play like that anymore, because that's a heavy metal song shit. And you would never think that Rick Derringer, all people, does a metal song. He's the rock and roll, hoochie coo guy. Singing with Mean Gene and Hogan on bass. And Hogan plays a mean bass, brother. But, yeah. They're gonna make another wrestling album. I'm sorry. They should. But we can't get it. You know why? Because there's not that many good banger themes in wrestling anymore. Not especially in WWE. Back in the day, you had epic fucking theme songs. WWE Volume 5. Forcible Entry. I still have that CD, by the way. I think that's the one with Rikishi singing, "Put a little ass on it." And then you have freaking Stacy Keibler trying to sing. It was like retarded. Like, what? Yeah, Method Man and The Rock. That was a good song. I like that one. That was pretty good. Forcible Entry is a very underrated wrestling album. Not like Pile Driver! Religiously love Pile Driver. The wrestling album 2, like the reference Slick would say, and he's not even in the Hall of Fame yet. I don't think he is, but he should. Eating fucking... he's eating fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken and I'm gonna throw it to Job So, bro! That's a great album, man. Wrestling out. Power Driver is fucking funny. It's great. It's a great album, man. Yo, Job So, bro! Yo, Job So, bro! And you only had plenty of your friends. And probably one of the best songs on that album, next to Demolition, "Girls in Cars" by Robbie Dupree. No relation to Maxine or Max Dupree. Robbie Dupree's a legend. I don't care what anybody says. That song is fucking epic. From Strikeforce, Tito Santana and Rick Martel. Before he became the Model. Remember when he turned on Tito and they broke up Strikeforce? I'm like, no! All the ladies like, no! And then he comes out. He turned on Tito Santana. Why, I don't know. And then he comes out like a freaking model, brings out the elegance. And then he sprayed. Then he had that big feud with he had one feud with Piper, I think. And then he had the epic feud we all know with Jake the Snake Roberts when he sprayed arrogance in Jake's eye, and Jake's eye looked ugh. He was blinded, and they showed it. Then, like a couple weeks later, they showed his eye. His whole eye looked like ugh. I don't even know if that was real or that was a contact lens. Nasty shit. That which led to WrestleMania. What was WrestleMania? Was that number 8? I think it was, with that blindfold match. And everybody, people have their opinions about that blindfold match. I didn't think it was that bad. Victor Martello should be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know why he's not. Bruh, come on. I don't even know if Adrian Adonis is in the Hall of Fame. I gotta look I'm maybe gonna do it now, but if he's not in, I'm like, because he had probably one of the best feuds with Piper. I shaved Adrian Adonis' head bald. Another person should go in, Cyndi Lauper. She's on the ballot for the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame. That's another thing, by the way. I know I'm going off tangents. I haven't even gotten to the video yet. But I don't care. Some dumb fuck leaves me a fucking comment on my 2025 Rock and Roll Hall of Shame inductees, right? Guy goes, he writes me a freaking comment saying, "Oh, this is garbage. None of these people on the list, except for Billy Idol, should be in." I'm like, what? I'm like, are you serious? I left the comments like, oh, Oasis does not belong there? Bad Company does not belong there. Cyndi Lauper does not belong in there. New Order, in a way. I'll tell you one thing. I wrote, Mariah Carey does not deserve that. I know she has like 6 million #1 hits. I mean, that's great and all, but you're not fucking rock and roll. That's what I hate about the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame. They put in people that really are not affiliated with rock and roll. It's like they're like hip-hop, rap, and then I think they have some Spanish people in there. I know Carlos Santana, but at least he rocks. He deserves to be in it. He doesn't play rock and roll. Actually, he does. Mana's is on the ballot. Mana, but nothing bad to say about Mana, but you know, not that many people know about the band. Rosa does, but you know, but she's special. No, I'm gonna get letters. No, I'm gonna get my ass kicked for that. What'd you say? I said your people are great. Thank you. You know, Rosa's down with the horns. She'll throw up the metal horns every once in a while. She still doesn't like, in this moment, that, I mean, she does, but some of the things that Maria has done over the past couple of years, she doesn't really like. The theatrics. She loves the music. The theatrics, not so much. And we have to clash about it. I'm like, come on. But she'll throw up those metal horns, and she took a picture with Maria. Because she loves her. She loves her, got her family in this moment now. It's great. So even you fat fuck, behind your dumb computer, you'll love in this moment. Eventually. I'll put you in a padded cell. And make you... I will put on freaking Beautiful Tragedy all the way up to God mode. All the songs, even the ones that are not released. Put you in a padded room until your ears bleed. 24 hours of that on constant loop. That's I mean, you talk about torture. And putting people in a room listening to Celine Dion all day. No! Bieber, no! Or Kendrick Lamar, no! Stop it, Mickey, stop! Alright, you wanna do that type of torture? Well, we'll lock you in a padded room for 24 hours. You'll be listening to metal all fucking night. From Slayer all the way to In This Moment. It'll be great. And you can't move because you're tied behind your back. Or like in that, like in the Guns N' Roses video, we see Axl like watching, like he's watching like old school freaking Guns N' Roses videos. Well, whatever he was watching, he's like, he's go bouncing over the walls like, make it stop! Great shit. Great shit. Alright, now, after 59 minutes, we'll get to the video. And ladies and gentlemen, after this long monologue, whatever you want to call it, that will get clipped. I don't give a shit. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your really late, no, it's not really late, but it's late and getting close to pretty out of date, AEW Grand Slam or Screw Ya Mate review for last night. February 15th, not that, well, last night, Saturday night, February the 15th, 2025, when we saw that 10:50 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you, NBA All-Star Game, for going 20 minutes over. Yo, that guy from the Magic, 3-time winner. And the dunks he did, oy. The first dunk, he jumped over a Kia. A car, basically. He jumped over a car and reverse dunk, and he almost fell and broke his ankle. Got a 50 on that. Then in the, I think it was the second dunk. I forgot what he did the second dunk. I think it was like, oh yeah, the guy threw it off the side of the backboard. He did like a ridiculous dunk. Got into the finals. I forgot the dunk he did. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He goes for his dunk, and he had to get a 49.7 to win. So basically, he had to make it count and make it good. So he had this big guy. He had to be like 7 feet tall. Not big cast. Right? Then he had another guy on this mini scooter. I don't know what it was. So he's there, right here, on the platform, on like a mini platform. The guy's like right here, and then the guy from the Magic starts doing his, run up. He's doing his run up. The guy has a ball. The big guy has a ball over here. The guy is rotating on his little scooter thing. He runs. The guy runs, jumps over the 7-foot guy. It had to be like 9 feet in the air with the platform, like 8-9 feet in the air. Grabs that. Grabs the ball that the guy's spinning on. Dunks both balls. Guy gets a 50. Amazing. And I'm like, okay, let's go to wrestling. Let's go. 15 more minutes of freaking recap of the skills competition and 3-point contest. I'm like, who cares? We don't need, and then we had to get a fucking interview with the winner. I'm like, and I can only imagine what the ratings were for Grand Slam. 1050 to 1250. I don't even know if anybody was watching by that time, but anyway, moving on. Alright, so let's get to Grand Slam. Let's not waste any time. I already wasted an hour. I'm tired. But I don't got work tomorrow, so you're gonna watch anyway. Alright. So we are emanating from what should have been the 60,000 seat arena, but we're at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre, which held over 10,000 people. Screaming fans, they loved it. In Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, mate. They scared those kangaroos that night. So we had Tony Baloney Schiavone and the man from England, good buddy, Nigel McGuinness, we love. That's that. So, the show was great. The show was great. And I'm being honest with that. I mean, the last, I think, 2 or 3 weeks of AEW television, ratings-wise, not so much, but good shows. I just hope we get more of this, Tony Khan. Don't go fall back into the same fucking pattern. We have 3 good weeks of shows, and then Wednesday night, big fucking stinker in Phoenix. Please, for the love of God, don't do that. But we have one thing. I don't know why they're doing it. This AEW, what are they calling it? The International Thingamajig. So basically we're having, I'm going ahead of myself here. So we're having 2 matches. We're having, it's Orange Cassidy and, I think it's Ocean Spray. I forget, but I'll get when I read my notes again. But so we got Orange Cassidy, I think Roddy or somebody on Dynamite this week. The winner of that goes on to the following week. I think it's the following week. They face the Keshta for the Intercontinental Belt, and the winner of that faces Kenny by God Omega at Revolution. I'm like, why are you doing this tournament? Or whatever it is. Why? You know whoever wins on Dynamite is gonna lose to the Keshta, who's gonna lose to Kenny. Makes no fucking sense. Who booked this shit? Don't answer that. We all know who booked it. Why? Anyway, alright, let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. Speaking of Kenny, we we start off Grand Slam Australia with our first match of the night. An epic tag team match with Kenny Got Omega. Bang! And Will Oceanspray coming back to Australia. Reach for the sky. Whoa! Bam! I don't know if he had a tan or he was on something. His eyes were bugging out for most of the match. Like, he had a flippy dippity do. He's like... His eyes like, get my fix! I'm like, what are you, Rhino? Get my fix! Where you go? Not you, Joe. So, I mean, he was nuts. He went nuts. And even in the post-match promo, like freaking Ospreay's eyes are like bugging out of his head. And he's like, so I must have been the drugs. I'm like, what drugs? So anyway, Kenny and Oceanspray for the first time ever teaming up against Takeshita, the Intercontinental Champion, and the Protostar, coming home, the hometown boy, Kyle Fletcher. With Don Callis, that moron, on commentary. But this match was epic. Epic to start the freaking night. Lots of flippy dippity doos. At one point, Don Callis got on commentary to break up the hidden blade. Takeshita sends Omega flying with a release German suplex. Ow. And then Oceanspray hits one hell of a flippy dippity doo on the Fletcher on the floor. And then Omega hits a V-trigger to the Takeshita for a near fall. Lots of near falls. The ever-popular Blue Thunder Bomb for a near fall. And then we need to reset a little bit. A Poison Rana takes Takeshita down. Omega tries for a super one-winged angel. It gets broken up. Oceanspray hits the hidden blade on Fletcher. But the heels come back with stereo tombstone power drivers for near falls, and the crowd's going ape shit. Then they go at it in the middle of the ring to catch the knees Omega down for a near fall. Stundog Millionaire drops Fletcher, but the Takeshita breaks up the hidden blade attempt again. And then Kenny sends Kyle outside, so Oceanspray hits another flippy dippity doo over the ring post. Okay, you're not Montez Ford. Stop that. Then he goes back in. Sadly, the catch is there, and he had to take the fucking pin. Because they get back in, we get a hidden blade, one-winged angel combo. That was insane. And they pinned the catch to 1, 2, 3 in over 21 minutes. Epic match. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Clearly, you could put that in your match of the year candidates. But it was insane. It was great. Loved it. So 4.5 out of 5 stars. And we're off and running on a very hot start to Grand Slam. And it keeps getting better. Alright, we got that. Then we go to match number 2 for the TBS title. We had another hometown person. That's the hometown girl, Harley Cameron. And she brought the doll, which is great. Feel the wrath! So Harley takes on the TBS champion, Mercedes Moneta, CEO. Mercedes 4 belts. But she's defending one of those belts. That's the TBS title. She still has the New Japan Strong Women's title and the Unified Red Pro Women's Championship, which I don't know when that's gonna get defended. Or the New Japan Strong Women's title. Don't know when that's gonna be defended. Against who? I don't know. But we did see Mercedes' arch nemesis, Momo motherfucking Watanabe, in the crowd. You gotta love her. She will fuck you up like Io would. I don't even know they ever fought. Io and Momo ever fought. I gotta look that up. If they didn't, why? Why not? But man, Momo looking amazing. And I'm like, oh yeah, sign me up. Put it on Dynamite, put it on pay-per-view. I know Momo might not win, but imagine she did. I would mark the fuck out. I'd mark out anyway, just seeing Momo on pay-per-view. Shit. But anyway, it was a pretty good match, and, you know, Harley, there was moments that she was about to win, and I think really this match was, you know, put together so Harley, Harley's, didn't get a lot of wins, and now she picked up a win on Collision a couple weeks ago. Her first actual win in AEW. And his whole feud with Mercedes has been great, with the ventriloquism, with the concert, the doll and everything. It was great. But she really gave Mercedes a run for her money. And you would think, like, oh, she's gonna win! No. But, anyway. So we get that. But it was a good match. Mercedes grabs the Eddie Galero de Sefi, amigos! You like that, Eddie? I like that. It's very good. It's very good. Yeah, Mercedes loves you. I love her too. Ese, pero. Okay. She goes for the frog splash and, well, hit knees. She took too long. Well, probably did. Then a baseball slide sends Harley to the floor. She comes back up, like she grows from the dead, or from maybe Evil Dead. Now, when that zombie comes out from the basement. We're going to get you, Barbara! That was funny with the puppets like, hey! Hello! And the fans start chanting, feel the wrath! She gets back in, Harley hits a Canadian Destroyer, I guess you can call it an Aussie Destroyer, for a near fall. Mercedes comes back with a powerbomb, then a top rope Meteora for a near fall, and then Harley rolls her up a bunch of times for near falls. And then she's feeling it, but she takes way too much time. Goes up, thinks she's Jeff Hardy, dude. Tries for a swanton. Clearly missed that. And then Mercedes picks her up, hits a very botched Monet Maker. I think she needs to stop using that move. She can't hit it at all on anybody. And that includes Kyrie, who she almost hurt. I remember the first time she used it. She hit it on Kyrie, and Kyrie got a concussion, I think, or she got hurt. And I'm like, you dumb bitch! If you can't do the gory bomb, whatever, it's a gory bomb, it's like a DDT, basically. If you can't hit that, do not use it. And Mercedes keeps trying and cannot hit it properly. I think you need to change it. Just use the bank statement. Or the money statement, whatever it's fucking called. Use that. It was so good in WWE. Why don't you just use the crossface? Call the moneymaker, the bank statement, basically. Like, just use that. Do not use this move again. Because you can't hit it. So, kind of brought my rating down a little bit. But still a good match. 3 out of 5 stars. For that, Mercedes, still your reigning, defending TBS champion. Who's going to beat her? I have no idea. I'm thinking it might be Megan Bayne. If it's not Megan Bayne, it's probably going to be Athena, who hit 800, as of this video, is now 801 days as your forever Ring of Honor Women's Champion. 2 years plus. Going on that 3rd year. Insane. I mean, her next step is pretty much 1,000 now. Well, I don't know if she's going to get there. I doubt it, but I mean, really, who's left? Who's left for her to beat that she hasn't beat yet? Megan Bayne won, but, I mean, I'm talking about the AEW Ring of Honor roster, basically. I don't think she hasn't faced Megan Bayne. I don't think. No, I don't think she did. Thunder Rosa, Mariah May, Toni Storm, Mercedes. There's 5 people she hasn't faced. I think Statlander and Willow. She did face Willow, I think. but not for the Ring of Honor title. I could be wrong, but there's a lot of people that that Athena hasn't faced, and she should. And they probably could beat her too, but I still think they're going with the Billy Starks Cody story thing, and eventually Billy's gonna maybe finally win at Supercard. If they do it, I think they might, the way the storyline's going. And then eventually, finally, in their fourth match, Billy wins the title. And finishes her story, Jordan! She's gonna finish her story! Yeah, 2 years too late! Not even, yeah, pretty much 2 years. Because she should have won 2 years ago at Final Battle. Should have won it, actually, last year she should have won at Final Battle. Should have won it this year at Final Battle. At 2024. 2023 she should have won. And she should have won in their first match. It was like 3 years ago. Something like that. 2022, I think. 3 times Billy has struck out. And you want to do a fourth match now? And she finally wins? I mean, when Rowan beat Cody at WrestleMania 39, I had a feeling they were going to do another one. And that became WrestleMania 40. And Cody finished his story. With help from Taker, Cena, and Seth Rollins. Well, it was, great for Cody, but his title reign sucks dick. I don't think they should have changed it. They should have kept Roman champ, and then maybe he would have lost this year. To who? I don't know. Probably Punk. Or maybe, well, it wouldn't be Jay. I don't even know if they would have done that storyline. Not that, because Jay, now they wouldn't have done it now, I doubt, because Jay is a big star, and you're going to fight Roman, who's now a face. That wouldn't work. So, Roman would probably have to face someone like Cena or Punk. Where's your allegiance there, Paul Heyman? We still could get that. They've been talking about Cody versus Punk versus Roman. So it means Punk has to win the Elimination Chamber, not Cena. But I think they're going with the original plan to have Cody face Cena at Mania. Cena wins number 17. Everybody's mad. Even Ric Flair would be mad. Like, well, you broke my record. Woo! You know that 17 will have an asterisk on it. And then whoever gets 18, which will probably be Charlotte. I mean, she's gonna hit 15 after beating Tiff at Mania. So she only has pretty much 2 more to go. It could be 2 or 3 more titles to win. After she loses it the 15th time, wins it back to tie her dad's record, and, well, if Cena wins, and it really ties her dad, and then she ties Cena, and then whenever she does break Cena's record, it'll probably be 2-3 years later. Who knows? But I really don't want even Cena to sniff number 17. I don't even want him to win number 17. I don't. I'm not going to acknowledge it. He wins, great for him. I'm not going to acknowledge it. I really don't give 2 fucks. And that's that. Alright, so Mercedes, still your TBS champ. Great match. Like I said, 3 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Afterwards, Mercedes goes around the ring. She sees Momo Watanabe in the crowd. She starts mocking, like, I got the titles. And then I think she shoves the TBS, I think it was the TBS title in her face. Because she won the thing at Wrestle Dynasty. She got her win at Wrestle Dynasty. In that, I think it was that Fatal 4-Way with the Ring of Honor, AEW. Yeah, Ring of Honor, AEW, and CMLL. I believe, and I think, and Stardom. And I believe she won that match at Wrestle Dynasty, so she faces the the winner of that promotion. So I think she won that match. I forget what match she won, but in any case, yeah, I would give Momo a shot at Mercedes and have Momo whip her ass. I get that belt, whether it be the New Japan Strong title or the TBS title. I don't think it'll be the TBS title. It might be the New Japan Strong title. But we'll see. We'll see what happens when they get there. Alright, so we move on. Alright, then we go to the back. Kenny and Ocean Spray are happy with their win over the Takeshita and Fletcher. Kenny says, well, Takeshita, I want you for your title at Revolution. So we got a Intercontinental title match or with the Takeshita and Kenny. But hold up on that. We do have that Intercontinental Revolution tournament, whatever it's called. So it might not be the Takeshita. It could be Orange Cassidy or somebody. The winner of that match on Wednesday beats Takeshita the week after that. I don't know. We'll see. Not to be outdone, Ocean Spray, he's still got his eye. He's got his bugging out. His eyes are bugging out. Oh my god! He's bugging out. He says, Kyle Fletcher, I want you in their 4th match. I didn't even know they had 4 matches. Okay, go with that. But Ocean Spray says, Kyle, I want you at Revolution as well, but we're going to do it in a solid steel cage, brother. So Revolution is looking pretty damn good. Got Kenny versus the Takeshita for that, possibly the Takeshita for the Intercontinental belt. We got Edge versus Edge versus Moxley for the AEW World title. You know that's going to change, and then Christian's going to take it. That's definite. That's a definite. Edge is going to beat Moxley, and have all the glory in the world, and I think Moxley and the Death Riders are going to beat his ass after the match, and then we hear, Christian comes out with his Money in the Bank thingamajig, gives it to the referee, I'm cashing in, and just either he picks up Edge, hits the Unprettier, 1, 2, 3, we have a new world champ. 2 world champs in the same night. Edge will win, and then his moment gets ruined by Christian. So Christian will be the world champ after Revolution on March the 9th. So, I don't even know he's going to hold it that long, but we'll see. And then we got Ocean Spray Fletcher 4, which I think is, well, I know Fletcher won at, when did he win that match? I think it was at Full Gear. I think he won at Full Gear. And then I think Ocean Spray won, I think, this year. I forget when, but in any case, I don't even remember the 3rd match. And now they're doing supposedly match number 4. And it's going to be in the cage. So we got that. So 3 big, huge matches so far for Revolution. That's pretty damn good. We got more to come in the next couple weeks. Because, Tony Khan's going to put like 8 matches, together in like a week with no build. But, moving on. We got that. You might hear the wind in the background. It is very windy outside. It's like 40 to 50 mile an hour gusts outside. It's going to be that way for the next 2 days here in New York City. It's going to be crazy. And cold. It's 32 degrees right now. And it's supposed to be like 30... But it's supposed to be around 34, 35 tomorrow. And I gotta freaking go out tomorrow. I got doctor appointments. Yeah, they're all actually open tomorrow. My physical therapist is open tomorrow, and I gotta go to my therapist tomorrow. And then Tuesday I gotta wake up at 9 o'clock. Yeah, pretty much I gotta wake up at 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, and I have to get out of the house before 10 o'clock, because my appointment's at 10:30 for my psychiatrist. And then I come home, have breakfast, and then I'm pretty much done for the day. I have to go there, I have to go to my psychiatrist, come home, start work, because I have my own schedule, so I gotta do that. So I do a little work from about 12 to like 5, or 4 or 5 o'clock. And then I'm done with that. And then Wednesday, I gotta go back to physical therapy. And then pretty much I'm done for, I'm done for the week. I still had to work Thursday and Friday, but I'm pretty much in work mode for the next next 2 months. And then my schedule changes right after Easter, so. And so, I don't know, I don't know what's going to happen. With my videos, I don't know yet if it's going to be every day or every other day or every 2 days. I don't know yet. So, after Mania, it gets a little bit tricky. And I got to see if I'm going to be, available through the rest of the year. I may or may not. I might be actually taking a break for a little bit. Not gonna take like 6 months off or anything like that. I'm hoping, but I may be taking a break, like maybe a month or two break. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see what happens between April and July. So, because like I said, after Easter, I'll actually know what's gonna be happening. Yeah, look at that, and I should be getting my tax refund in by Easter. So I already sent it in to the accountant. I'm just waiting for whatever my tax refund is. Probably not gonna be that much. Last year was about $500. So they take tax everything. So I'm hoping to get a big, huge tax return this year, but I don't know. Last couple of years haven't been that much. Not much. But we move on. The one drawback I have in satellite, when it's heavy wind and heavy rain and snow, it just knocks it out. But I have a new dish up there. I got it in September, end of September, and really I haven't had many disruptions. Even when it was like snow, when it was like storming up the wazoo, not many disruptions. It would go. Certain channels it would go on and off, and then come back on again. So, I'm on Buzzr right now, which is the game show. It's not the Game Show Network, because that's different. It's the old school Game Show Network. Shows all the old school stuff from from mostly the early to mid '80s, and a little bit of the '90s. They show Match Game like 90 from 90 to 92, and they show old school Price is Right. Stuff like that. But, yeah, now that it's windy, it's gusty winds, it's like knocking the satellite on and off. Thankfully not my internet. I don't know how that works. I got fiber optic. Even when there was storms here, the only time the internet would go off, it was like lightning would go off, and it was like a big boom, and then I lose power momentarily, and then I would come right back. And you've seen that sometimes. I think I did one video. I should have kept the video up. I did a video. I think it was some wrestling review. I think it was Raw or SmackDown. I forget. But at one point, I'm doing a video. I think it was storming outside, and then next thing you know, the entire lights go off, and all you see is me with the light from my phone. Everything in my house went off. And I'm like, oh shit, the Undertaker! And what did I do? I had to redo the fucking video. I should have kept the video up. That would have been exciting. And I didn't have to, Rosa Rosa didn't have to come in and shut the lights off or some shit like that. That's pretty much it. Alright, moving on. Alright, so Kenny faces Takeshita, possibly. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. And Ocean Spray versus Fletcher in a cage at Revolution. So that's going to be intense. And we're going to see a lot of blood probably at Revolution, especially with Moxley and Edge. Definitely Fletcher and Ocean Spray, because the last time they fought, Ocean Spray was busted wide open. that was at World's End, I think. I forget. Alright, moving on. Alright, then we get a recap of the Death Riders, Adam Copeland, Edge, Cope, whatever you want to call him. We can't cope with his name. And the Switchblade, wait, what is Switchblade? Jay White situation. We saw what happened, last week with Adam Copeland and Jay White kind of taking the briefcase momentarily. They were about to smash it up with Spike, the Janice wannabe, the 2x4 with nails. They tried to open up the briefcase, couldn't even do that. And basically, they're sick of the Death Riders, making them the voice of the people, so it's time for a Brisbane brawl. So we got that. So that leads us to the Brisbane brawl. And anything goes. And Adam Copeland comes out with his theme. And then, in a great moment, I think we've seen this in Toronto, I believe, where the fans were singing Metalingus after the song was over. After the song started dying down, the crowd singing, "On this day I see clearly." That was nice. And then we start the match. The match goes into the audience and then comes back. We get kendo sticks. We get chairs. William Yuta comes out to break up the pin after Jay White hits Claudio with the Blade Runner. William Yuta comes out, whips Jay White with a belt, with his own belt. And that earned him a Blade Runner. Like, we don't see him anymore. Like, well, fuck you, William Yuta. William Yuta's the type of guy that gets beat up by a koala bear. I digress. Alright. We move on. Alright, so he eats a Blade Runner from Jay White, and then, Edge spears Claudio through a table in the corner. There's one of those Australian tables. Like little dink, not the Japanese tables like we see in New Japan, but they look like benches. Like I'm going to the gym, we see a freaking gym bench in a freaking wrestling ring. I don't know how you can go through any of that. How do you go through one of those tables and still, That's what they call them, Japanese tables, because they're small. They don't break half the time. But anyway, this one did break in the corner. And then Edge whips out a barbed wire chair, smacks Moxley in the back with it a couple of times. Moxley's busted open a little bit. So we did see a little bit of blood from Mox. Not from the head, obviously. So his back's all cut open. And then Marina Shafir, who was at ringside as, in this whole melee, she comes in, hits Edge with the briefcase shot. With the briefcase, I should say. Pretty much knocked him out. And then Moxley grabs the Bulldog choke and chokes out Edge in under 15 minutes. So the Death Riders continue to run amok in AEW. And that's it. Good brawl, 3.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. After the match, Moxley keeps the choke on. Jay White was trying to help, but he was getting beat up at the same time, so he just choked Edge out. Edge pretty much into unconsciousness. And that was it. Let me move on. Alright, then after that, we go to the Continental IHOP Denny's title. We had Okada taking on another hometown boy. And it wasn't a good night for some of the people from Australia. Buddy Matthews, Harley Cameron, Fletcher. Well, one person did win, but we'll get to her in a minute. So Okada takes on Buddy Matthews, who hurt himself during his entrance. And he blames the ring, because it was a smaller ring than what we normally see. So he went on Twitter and says like, I hurt myself this fucking ring, blah blah blah. Then it mysteriously deletes So I don't know if he took it down or somebody. It had to be him to take it. He took it down or Twitter might have took it down. I don't know. But yeah, he was mad about the freaking ring. And then people on Twitter were like, "Why are you making fun of the ring?" Like Stephanie DeLander said something on Twitter, yelling at Buddy Matthews for getting mad about how big the ring is. Some shit. But anyway, it still was a good match. He still, even with a hopefully not messed up ankle I should say, he still finished the match. He kicked out of the Rainmaker, which I don't think anybody's ever kicked out of that, the Rainmaker. It was insane. And Okada's like, and he tried to get out of the match early on, and then Buddy Matthews says, "Get back in here, you wanker!" Don't say wanker in Australian there, buddy. Just saying. Anyway. So get that. So Okada hits the Rainmaker for a very near fall. And, because, they're saying, "Oh, Buddy Matthews is the first man to ever kick out of the Rainmaker." That's a lie. So anyway, Buddy comes back with the stomp. Then he hits Matthews' Law for a very near fall. The fans are pissed. And they get back up. A superplex into a jackhammer gives Buddy another near fall. So then he grabs the prism trap, made famous by his hot Mamacita, that's Mommy Rhea Ripley, who was technically in the audience. It was like, oh, they don't know it was Rhea Ripley. She was there. She was that picture was actually Rhea Ripley, if you saw it on Twitter. And then Nigel goes, "Oh, something of a tribute!" And like Tony Schiavone's like, "What? You don't see Rhea Ripley in the crowd, dumbass? Come on, Tony. Freaking baloney." Anyway, so eventually, Okada got out of that, kicked him right in the balls, and hits the Rainmaker 1-2-3 to retain the title in under 13 and a half minutes. It just seems that Okada has to cheat to win. And you never saw that in New Japan. I don't even remember him ever cheating to beat, like, Naito or beat Tanahashi. Now, he's just emulating the Bucks. Because he's their boy. It would have been fine with the freaking, if it was a clean pin. But he had to cheat. Still a good match. 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. So Okada still the reigning, defending Continental Breakfast IHOP Denny's champion. So we get that. Moving on. And then the fans were chanting, "This is bullshit!" That's basically what we got. Alright, then we go to this Intercontinental Championship Series that's going to start on Dynamite this week from Phoenix. So it's going to be Roddy taking on Orange Cassidy, who's coming back from, I think he got injured at World's End or something. I forgot when he got, I think he got injured. But anyway, he's back. He's facing Roddy, and the winner of that match faces Takeshita for the Intercontinental title next week on the February 26th edition of Dynamite. And then the winner of that match will face Kenny at Revolution. Which this whole thing makes no sense. So Kenny is in the match, and he has only one singles win in over a year when he beat Brian Cage a couple weeks ago. But Takeshita has to go through either Roddy or Orange Cassidy to retain his belt and then face Kenny? Huh? What? What are you missing? I mean, Tony Khan, what's going on here? He was snorting again? He must have got an industrial strength bag of cocaine while he was in Australia this past weekend. I don't know what he thinks of with these. Oh, let's have a Intercontinental Championship Series and see who faces Kenny. And the caster will defend against the guy, the guys that get into the match. It makes no fucking sense. It's like giving people that we don't even know who the fuck they are, they give them a proving ground match in Ring of Honor. That's like saying it's the great Teriyaki facing off against Lee Moriarty for a shot at his belt in a proving ground match. Anyway, so we got that. So that's gonna be on Dynamite this week. Orange Cassidy and Rowdy, and then that. Alright, moving on. Alright, then we go to the main event for the AEW Women's title. Timeless Toni Storm, darling, takes on Mariah May. Very good match. Mariah hit Storm zeros. She hit 2 Maydays. She tries for another one, and then Toni Storm rolls her up with a fruit roll-up. 1, 2, 3, she gets the win. And that's it. She wins the title. She's a 4-time champ. Great match, 3 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. Alright, I gotta get out of here. My battery's about to die. So, Grandslam gets a 7.5 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think of the show down below, and that's it. Alright, I'm out of here, guys. See you guys tomorrow for TNA Ring of Honor. But until next time, peace!